Hello, I'm Senator Todd Young. I'm honored to share a few words on behalf of this year's August Advocacy campaign. Ensuring the availability of safe and affordable housing options in Indiana and around the country is really important, particularly at this time when so many families are struggling with the high cost of living. That's why I've worked with my colleagues to introduce common sense legislation that would address some of the core issues keeping families from being able to find safe, affordable housing. One of these legislative priorities, the Family Stability and Opportunity Voucher Act, would create new housing mobility vouchers and allow families to move to areas with greater opportunity. This bill, which I introduced with Senator Van Hollen, would build on the success of the Housing Mobility Voucher Program. It would help improve life outcomes for families across the nation. Additionally, addressing discriminatory zoning measures has also been a priority of mine, which is why I've led the Yes in My Backyard Act, also known as the YIMBY Act, for the past several years. I reintroduced this bill, which would increase transparency and encourage states and localities to enact pro-housing policies last year with Senator Schatz. We were encouraged that the Housing Financial Services Committee recently passed our YIMBY Act by a unanimous vote. We're continuing to work with our House and Senate counterparts to ensure this legislation passes both chambers by the year's end. Finally, I also reintroduced the Affordable Housing Credit Improvement Act with Senator Cantwell last year. Our bipartisan bill would expand the low-income housing tax credit and increase the stock of affordable housing by nearly 2 million units over the next decade. More specifically, this bill would increase the number of credits available to states by 50% for the next 2 years, stabilize financing for the affordable housing workforce, and maximize production of housing projects by using private activity bonds, and improve the housing credit program to better serve individuals and families across the country. As we continue to explore how to advance these priorities, rest assured I'll continue to welcome input from experts, including this group, on how we can increase access to housing across the country. Thank you once again for allowing me to share a few words.